Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sahih Muslim Hadith number 223. Patience is light. Some battles don't leave breeze on the body, they leave exhaustion in the soul. There are people smiling in front of everyone while secretly carrying unbearable pain. People surviving heartbreak, loss, anxiety, failure, loneliness. People trying their best to stay strong, even when their hearts feel tired. And in moments like these, one short hadith becomes incredibly powerful. The Prophet ﷺ said, patience is light, not weakness, not silence, not surrender, light. Because when life becomes dark, patience becomes what helps the believer keep walking. Think deeply about this description. Why did not Prophet simply say patience is reward or patience is goodness? Why light? Because light helps people see during darkness, and life contains many dark moments, moments of confusion, moments of pain, moments where the future feels uncertain. And during those moments, patience becomes spiritual light. It prevents the believer from collapsing completely. It keeps the heart connected to Allah even when everything else feels unstable. No one escapes hardship. No one. Some tests are visible, others remain hidden. One person battle illness, another battle depressions, another struggle financially, another fight addiction, another carries grief nobody understands. And often the strongest people externally are fighting the hardest war internally. But Islam never promised a life without hardship. It promised meaning within hardship. One of the biggest misunderstanding about patience is thinking patient people never cry, never hurt, never feel exhausted. But even the Prophet cried. Prophet Yaqub cried so much from grief that his eyesight weakened. Prophet Muhammad cried after losing loved ones. Patience is not the absence of emotion. Patience is continuing to trust Allah while hurting. That's why patience is difficult. And that is why it is so beloved to Allah. There are pain people never talk about. The exhaustion of pretending you are okay. The anxiety hidden behind smiles. The silent fear about the future. The loneliness nobody notices. And sometimes patience means surviving quietly while only Allah understands your struggle. Not applause, not recognition, just you and Allah. And perhaps those hidden acts of patience are among the most beloved deeds in His sight. Many people can handle hardship briefly, but long waiting tests the soul differently. Waiting for healing, waiting for risk, waiting for marriage, waiting for answer, waiting for peace. And after some time, the heart becomes tired. But sometimes Allah delays things because He is preparing you, preparing your heart, preparing your future, preparing blessings you are not yet ready to carry. And patience during delay becomes light because it protects you from despair. Some people survived their darkest moment because of patience, not because life suddenly became easy, but because patience kept them connected to hope. Keep them praying, keep them breathing, keep them believed Allah. They still had a plan. Imagine if every hardship immediately destroyed believers emotionally, humanity would collapse. But Allah placed sabr inside the heart of believers as mercy, a divine light during storms. Patience is not only for suffering. Sometimes the greatest patience is resisting temptation, lowering the gaze when desires burns, staying halal when haram is easy, controlling anger during arguments, remaining honest when lying benefits you, continuing salah when laziness whispers otherwise. The kind of patience is powerful because fighting your own nafs is one of the hardest battles on the earth. Shaitan hates patient people. Why? Because patient believers are difficult to destroy. A patient believer may cry but still returns to Allah, may fall but rises again, may feel exhausted but continues walking. Shaitan wants emotional collapse. He wants hopelessness. He wants people to quit. But patience keeps the believer alive spiritually. That is why it is light. The prophets were master of the patience. Look at the lives of the prophet. Prophet Ayub endured illness with patience. Prophet Yusuf survived betrayal and prison. Prophet Musa faced tyranny. And our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam buried children, lost loved ones, faced rejection and persecution, yet they remained connected to Allah. The patience illuminated their paths, and through their patience, entire nation were guided. Some pain changes people beautifully. Not all pain destroys. Some pain transforms. Some hardships soften hearts. Bring sincerity. Remove arrogance. Increase dua. Strengthen tawakkul. There are people who became closer to Allah through suffering more than comfort. Because comfort sometimes distracts, but hardship awakens. And patience during hardship purifies the soul. Patience is not passivity. Islam doesn't teach believers to stop trying. Patience is not laziness. You still work, still make dua, still seek solutions, still improve yourself, but internally you trust Allah's wisdom while doing your part. The balance is beautiful. Effort from the servant, reliance upon Allah. The hidden reward of patience. Allah did not create patience without reward. Every painful moment endured sincerely carries immense reward. Every restrained anger, every resisted temptation, every tear hidden from people, every lonely night of struggle, Allah sees it all. And perhaps on the day of judgment, people who live easy lives will wish they had endured hardship after seeing the reward patience believers receive. Some people are simply tired mentally, emotionally drained, trying to survive one day at a time. If that is you, know this, Allah does not ignore exhausted heart. Even your effort is to keep going matters. Even your quiet patience matters. Even surviving while holding on to faith matters. You are not weak because you struggle. You are human. Light always defeats darkness. Darkness can feel overwhelming, but even a tiny light changes everything. And patience works exactly like that. It may not remove the hardship immediately, but it prevents the darkness from completely consuming the soul. It reminds the believer, this pain is temporary. Allah is still with me. There is a wisdom I cannot yet see. And slowly the heart keeps moving forward. Dear brother and sister, what you are carrying right now, don't underestimate the power of patience. Your patience is not invisible. Allah sees every silent battle, every resisted temptation, every painful night, every moment you wanted to give up, but still whispered, Ya Allah. And remember this word of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, patience is light. So when life becomes dark, hold on to the light, even if it feels small, even if your hands shake, because perhaps the very patience you are struggling with today is the thing leading you safely to Allah tomorrow. If this reminder touched your heart, share it with someone carrying a heavy burden silently. Sometime one reminder can become light in someone's darkness. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.